they had to. These are pretty good tires. Probably didn't check their PSI at first thing in the morning, but they might have done a T-Clocks checking the horse's oil and fluids. Here we go. We're riding around with Dobre. Okay, probably an animal. There's farm fields. Concerned about animals. Well, there's an animal right there. There's a horse. See? What's the problem? I saw a horse. Oh, was it the fact that this DumDum driver decided to pass? Yeah, probably. Now, this DumDum driver has some really bad inattentional blindness. Wasn't anticipating a horse and carriage on the road. Just an ass. He's just an ass. But yeah, there's a horse right there. See, I was right. I was right. So this person, let's take a quick look. This is a smart. What do you call them? I know the person next to us is Shotgun. What do you name a rider? It's not a rider. It's a smart somebody. Smart farmer. There we go. And we got a smart horse right here. So what they did was they saw something uncommon in a common situation. This vehicle was coming at them. So this horse with the blinders on, remember their focal vision is actually really good. Don't want to be spooked from either side. Was staring forward and actually anticipated some of this stuff before these people were able to see it. So they automatically, the horse automatically, I'm not going to misgender them, moved over to the side, moving their owners out of the way. At the same time, this driver, I believe that's the driver, and this is a Shotgun, was like, oh no, and it was able to move over. They didn't have any progressive braking, but they were able to do their emergency red stage maneuver of a swerve and utilize as much lane as they can. They knew that they didn't have a massive shoulder, but here's the cool thing. Horses have four-wheel drive, so they're able to get off onto the shoulder and get off onto the grass if they had to. These are pretty good tires. Probably didn't check their PSI at first thing in the morning, but they might have done a T-Clocks checking the horse's oil and fluids. Got themselves out of the way, anticipated the DumDum driver. Everyone had a great day. All right? It's a vaquero. Isn't that a Mexican cowboy? All right. Only 1 horsepower, though. All right, here we go. Pompey learned randoms.
Aggressive style of riding forces the driver to brake hard. Nevertheless, the biker blames the driver.
All right, so biker just got up right on that person, passing. Okay, not very smart in an area like this. Because of that, not very good with planning a ride. You notice how the rider right here was able to sit back and witness the DumDum stuff happening? Yeah, so be like this rider, not like that rider. Don't be like that guy up ahead. You see how agitated he's going to be? Like, you got close to me. All right, this is what this is what DumDum drivers and riders look like from behind. Look how stupid it looks. Lots to learn from that. As in, lots to learn to not to do that. Also, wear full gear, man. Get some gloves. It's going to help you out when it gets wet. All right, here we go. Moving on with this rider with sun in the eyes and no rock form mount. That's why his phone fell off. All right, so he fell off. There we go. Good job on the brakes, progressive brakes. Go to a little honkaroo. Get around. Almost hit them, by the way. Keep it going. Can't see what's in front of you. Who cares? Might be a car. And there we are. We're fine and safe. Moving on. So what happened here? We just got caught up. Look at the space cushions doing pretty well. Like I talked about, here you go. Bad space cushion way up here. Good space cushion far away. You can see around the object. So we're getting closer and closer and closer and closer. The dude's already in our lane. We're not seeing it. He's already in the middle of the lane. He's in our lane. Definitely in our lane. Now there's brakes. Okay, we didn't see it. We weren't paying attention to how close we're getting. We weren't paying attention to nothing. Now, it is a green light, so we weren't anticipating that this person was going to stop in the middle of the road, but we were getting closer and closer and closer and closer. It doesn't matter if it's green. It's like, well, you should be going. Once if there's a piece of road debris in the front, like right here, and it's like a big old pallet in the middle of the ground. It could be that's why that person's stopping, and you need to be able to stop too, just in case you don't see it or don't see this person. You don't want to hit them. So good thing for this person stopping if there was a pallet. Now, there was no pallet. He's trying to turn left. Either way, you see that we're getting closer and closer and closer and closer and closer and closer until we have to slam the brakes. Maintain a space cushion. Put yourself in a better position for line of sight and escape paths. Plan your ride a little bit better. Okay? That's all it is. That's all it is. Now, yeah, the person shouldn't have done it. Whatever. Very good. So we're riding around right here. Blind corner, blind corner. We got people. Very good. What is this guy doing? Did he not anticipate that?
Left again. Actually, now we go.
Let's just take a look. Blind corner. Okay. Blind corner. Going around it nice and easy. Okay. Now we got definite line of sight problems. Blind corner. I see here's what I see, everybody. I see a business, which means people walk in and out of that business. Okay. There's that. I see a bus stopped. Who knows if it's a bus stop? I don't know. I don't know every bus stop in the city I live in. Maybe people are getting off the bus and walking to here. So when I see that, and I'm like, ooh, a little gut reaction here. Orange stage, definitely around a corner like this. Got to be prepped and ready for something. I don't know if anybody's going to be around that corner, so I'm going to slow it down. Okay, I see one pedestrian. There's always going to be another. I see multiple buses. Okay, I see a vehicle right now. So when I saw all of this, I am slowing down, prepped and ready, orange stage for stuff, and I like that he's already in a good lane position, so position for safety. Very good, planning at least a little bit. We're going to get over here. I would have totally anticipated this, right? Warren is not a duck. I totally would have anticipated this. Moving around. Why rev bomb? No need. No need. And the reason why I say that is because you're removing power to the rear wheel. You're holding in the clutch. You don't have your bike now for emergency maneuvers. It's just not smart. Don't do it. If there's one thing you should always wear besides everything all the time, it's gloves. Degloved hands is something no one wants. I dare anybody in class, after you finish these donuts, to Google degloving of a hand or foot. Don't do the face. Or a head. Don't do that. That's just, woo-wee. That's bad. All right, right here, riding around.
Was enough for
Pretty good space cushion right Come on, new riders. If you want to know how to ride effectively and smart, make sure you grab the Smart Rider Basic Training ebook. I talk about how to plan your ride, what the Smart Rider principles are all about, the color code chart, what patterns to look for, how to rescue another rider. Anyways, you got to just check it out. Make sure you click the link in the description. There's a discount code. It's the cheapest it's ever going to be. Only 500 people are going to be able to get the code, so make sure you grab yours now. All right, let's get back into the video. All right, right here, riding around.
Was enough for
Pretty good space cushion right here.
everyone.
Is that a rock form? I think it is. Looks good. They have sport bike mounts now. All right, so he's merging with us. Oh, he wasn't paying attention. What? What is going on? What was that?
Was enough
I didn't even know what was happening. Take a look at this car driver. I thought this was going to be a merging issue into us.
for the driver to endanger everyone.
So let's watch it one more time. So I'm thinking, oh, they're going to come into our lane. You know, here's the thing. Big open lane. This person got in front of me. I'm going to get in this lane. Nope. So as soon as you see that, everybody, use some brakes or accelerate really fast out of there. Now, which one's going to have the most danger involved? Accelerating fast out of there. So what I would be doing is applying some brake pressure because you don't know if this person's going to overcorrect and go into our lane. Okay, that's what you got to be very, very careful about. And I think it says 70 right next to Motostar. So these guys are going pretty fast. They're going 70. So got to be careful with this person overcorrecting. Do you think they were they flashers? No, they're not flashers. They're not emergency flashers. That would have made a little bit more sense if they're emergency flashers. No, they're just regular. A little bit off-road. So I'm glad they didn't overcorrect because that could have easily happened. Very, very lucky. You couldn't anticipate this. I didn't anticipate this. I thought this was going to be a merging issue, but like, it's like, it's going to merge issue. Fine. Oh, whoa, what? But as soon as you see this, start applying some brake pressure because they can overcorrect. It's got to be 70 kilometers per hour, huh? 'Cause it doesn't look like they're going that fast. Good job on this rider for not panicking. Hey, it's good to see. Sometimes there's some weird stuff. All right. Right here, Bike Tyson. All right, I'm riding around. Good job braking. Good progressive brake pressure. Look forward. You don't know if somebody else is going to come out. Okay. Wear full gear. Real quick. Look how easy and quick this can happen in a town setting. Okay. So blind corners basically are going to happen in town with these buildings. So when you see buildings, anticipate a vehicle coming out of a blind corner. So we see this ahead of time. We did good with the perception reaction. Braking. Did a good job, moved out. End of story. Here we go. So riding around, these bicyclists are actually pretty dang fast. I mean, we're barely catching up to them going 45, right? These guys are going probably 25, maybe 30.
Can I join you guys? Can I join you? Oh, sure.
All right. Cool.
Oh, let's go.
Cool, man. 50 kilometers per hour. All right. I would be annoyed if I was. I'd be annoyed. I'm getting out of that. Here we go. So we're riding around. There's a merge issue. Okay, that's perfectly fine. There it is. You gotta watch out for that person too.
The driver.
Ooh, buddy.
Fact that he made a mistake, but he cannot understand the reaction of this biker.
Yeah. Okay. So he cut you off. And you almost hit the person in front of you. It made you freaked out a little bit. Pointing at the camera doesn't do anything. Okay, so here we go. So let's take a look at what happened. So we're riding right here. Now, we saw at the end of the video why this person went to this lane because they were taken off, right? So we know why after the fact, why they're doing this. So that's the point of an after-action review, is to learn through somebody else's experience the whole picture so that we can anticipate some of these things and recognize patterns for ourselves. So we recognize now if we're in an area near an off-ramp, we should be prepped and ready for off-ramps and people merging next to us, especially if we're next to this off-ramp. So we have an open spot in front of us. This person has the indicator. We should start looking for indicators. We should start looking for these types of things, obviously, to indicate that people are moving around in their space. So this is what happens. We apply some brake pressure. We can go ahead and allow this person in, or we can escape. Okay, we have to do something to get out of the way because we're in this position in the blind spot, possibly about to get hit. So we have to either brake, swerve, or accelerate to get somewhere. We can swerve if we needed to onto the shoulder. We can make that. We could do what he did here, or we can decelerate to allow this person in. Okay, there's multiple options here. It's just very scary in the moment. So this is why it's a red stage maneuver, okay? So we're going to go ahead and just look, though. Okay, we didn't do anything. We didn't accelerate. We didn't move positions. We didn't do nothing. We're just going to look, okay? I didn't say that. I said those other things. You got to swerve or accelerate or decelerate, right? Okay, we are looking. So what's the problem with looking to our left while we're traveling at a high rate of speed going forward? Well, we're going to have this right here. He's going to shake his head to finally look forward and realize that he's getting closer and closer and closer to this vehicle, and he's going to have some issues. So he's going to get super close and then now have to swerve at high speed to get around this person. Okay, they're applying the brakes for some reason. I don't know. Couldn't tell because we're going so fast and at the same time not looking where we're supposed to be going. So let's go ahead and watch it in full motion. And the thing is, we're going to focus here is we need to swerve, brake, or accelerate out of there and look forward. Pay attention to what's in front of us. We're traveling at speed, multiple feet per second. We're going to hit something, okay? So watch this. Are you serious? I did a good monologue, and you guys screwed it up by chewing on the cables. Come on, let's just watch it in full speed now. Jeez. Almost hit that. There you go. Freaking rookies
Seriously, where
chewing
the
on the
fuck?
cables. And then we're gonna argue, non-issue. I don't care anymore. Okay? If you like today's video, make sure you click this video right here to keep watching more. But if you want to become a smart rider, click this and grab this Smart Rider Basic Training ebook. It's going to help you become a smart rider by planning your ride, rescuing other riders, knowing what patterns to look for, and so much more. Make sure you grab it. Link will be in the description also. I'll be seeing you around.